20, 10, retard, retard, retard.
So, welcome back. Welcome back. Right. Just need to do something here. For some reason, my viewpoints are bugged. Let me just have a look. Hold on. So, we are doing real-world procedure. Not real. I mean, real life weather and real time as well this time, because we are flying on VATSIM. So let me go ahead and connect. Sammy, good evening to you. And Nico, hello. Welcome back, guys. Before I do that, though, I need to quickly get a flight plan going. I hope I'm not too late. So, Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. And we have the alternate. Let's do Billund as the alternate, shall we? Oh, yeah, let's do Billund. That's fine. So, we've got in the FENIX A320 at -15. And then passengers we want 151, about a ton of freight. We're departing Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf. The weather is 170. Yeah, it's a 2-3 left. 2-3 right? No, 2-3 left. And we're arriving at Copenhagen 4 left, it seems. So the weather there is currently 120 at 12, yeah. Anybody know what runway they're using in Hey Eagle Motion in Copenhagen right now? File a flight plan. As if I have ever forgotten to file a flight plan. Like, seriously. Right. So 330 is fine. 2030, that's good. File. Right, there we go. So connecting and keeping fingers crossed. No! God damn! How many aircraft are here? Are you kidding me? Seriously? All the positions here are taken. Is there more aircraft here? Oh, this one. Alpha 1 is free. Okay. Hang on. Alpha 1. I know, that's why I've chosen Düsseldorf. But Alpha 1 is a horrible position to push out of. Sapphire Wife, thank you. Do I want to go there? Not really, but... Alright. Not with GSX. Oh god, yeah, you're right. Oh no. Completely forgot about GSX. Oh no. Hey Alex. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna go so wrong. You're flying along, DK? Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, in Motozua, definitely. It's like finding a parking space in a shopping center Saturday afternoon. Hey forward, good to be. Okay, hang on. No, Nico, I didn't. So just shift the time a little forward, backwards, and then select real time again. Ah, okay. That's a good tip. I shall try so. I have a feeling that the reload has frozen. It does that sometimes for me. So when you reload to a new position, I'm silly. You know what? I'm so stupid as well, because you literally, you can just simply use GSX to change the positions. I keep forgetting that. Dankeschön, yeah, I've just eaten some salad. Thank you. I just started it now, Voyager. Thank you. All right, it's running. Right. You know what? I actually thought, since we're a bit later than usual for the event, I actually thought that there's new procedures for. Hang on, let me just permit you. Hold on. Jesus. Can somebody permit Jesus, please, to post a link? Thank you much. Thank you, Magus. Right, so that's now loading. That's good. Last thing to do is vPilot. Okay, Jesus, thanks for the link. Have the approaches changed as well for the 04 runways? Or just for the 22s? In the meantime, let's have a look at the flight planning here. So, flight time 59 minutes to Copenhagen, departing 23 left, expecting a landing 04 left. Billund is the alternate. And we need about 4.8 tons of fuel. Although I didn't put in extra fuel. It's an event, so let me actually put like at least half an hour of holding fuel. So let's put 6 tons. Yeah, 6 tons is good. Fred, I actually enjoyed the A310 flight. It was completely flawless. Had no issues. Performance was nice. We had smooth FPS into Heathrow as well, so I'm actually thrilled. Really cool. If I'm completely honest, I actually didn't think we would make it to Heathrow. Because I've been hearing from people that so many issues with the aircraft. So, world map. Let's try again. Now, 100% that Alpha 1 is taken now. I'll bet you it's taken now. But let's think positive. My wife would say, no, you're doing it wrong. You have to think positive. You're going to think really strongly about that Alpha 1 now is free. There's no other aircraft on there. The issue comes down that doesn't compile, that doesn't happen for everyone. Yeah, but it would be interesting to find out why. What now? Yeah, I know. Hang on, give me a second. Let me just start FENIX. Hold on. Just let me show that I have everything closed from FENIX. FENIX is closed, so let's try again. Oh, come on. Right, let's try again. Keep fingers crossed. FENIX, come on, you can do this. Yes. Good, so, real time, 9:12, perfect. Let's connect to... Ooh, we're lucky. We are lucky. No aircraft in Alpha 1. Nobody likes the Alpha 1 position, that's why. I'm the only one brave enough to take this. GG. Alrighty. There's a couple of things I need to do though, first of all. So, 1. That's 5. So that's 1. Then I need to do 2 is 4. So that, and then the MCDU is number 3. Number 3 should be 7. Okay. Yeah, apologies for having to do that now, but for some reason it got reset again. There we go. So, the rest I'll do later. Let's just go through the panel here. That one, and that is fine. That goes there. What we'll do is we're going to do a really quick setup. Alrighty, and then oh, and Mark today, yeah, Simzies, 100%. Mark today, so Malintly found out today that, or he told me that Hoppy Network has closed part of the CPD or EKCH system, which is a shame. But that's due to the fact that there's a lot of people that have been being really stupid on the Hoppy network, spamming, you know, messages and that sort of stuff. So, right. So the 8 is we've got departure runway 23 left for sure. So departure is 119.1 later on. That's good. Let's do quickly toggle jetway. So let's get Now what we're going to do is we're going to do instant loading. Load aircraft instant. Because we want to get going. I don't want to mess about too long now. Because otherwise Copenhagen will close down. And I don't want that. I hope so, Mark. I wish there was a way that he could maybe make it, you know, a closed system, even if it costs maybe a little bit. Copenhagen is good. Overcast 1200, no fog. Billund as the alternate is good as well until tomorrow morning. That's fine. Okay, so the weather is fine as well. And we did say, oh, fuel, disregard. We're going to have fuel, 6 tons. So let me go here again. Fuel. Reset all. So we want to have so let's do 151 cargo a little bit, and the fuel was 6 tons. There we go, load aircraft, instant. There we go, now we've got the 6 tons, cool. Excellent. That is on, that is on, that goes there. So we got Atsu. Oh really, got pushback slot. Oh my god. I did not think it was that busy. I guess I was wrong. Do you have to wait for sober for an answer? Okay. No. So let's wait for the uplink here. A load sheet is here already. So we are called Scandinavian 711. Cost index is supposed to be. Hold on. That should be. Let's try that again. Yep, there we go. So cost next 15. 1.5. Cruising level, what did we file? We filed 330. Temperature right now is 8 on the ground. And we've got the final figures already. Should be the same, 59.3. Although let me reload, resend the load sheet here. So we go to there. No, where's that? There. And then aircraft loaded. I can't resend the load sheet. Oh, that's weird. So 57.4 and 31.3. 31.3. Block fuel 6. And for the alternate fuel. Hey, Dublin Aviator, how you doing? So the alternate fuel is 1.3. 1.3. Put that in there. That's fine. Half an hour extra fuel as expected. Right, Düsseldorf. Departure. So we expect the departure called the Mabel 3 Tango. So 23 left. Mabel 3 Tango. Insert. Then we've got a routing, and then we have a new arrival routing apparently. So Copenhagen arrival, runway 4 left, and then it's a routing via Monarch. Now the Monarch arrival, let's look here. So that's interesting. They have like a complete arrival again. So the Monarch arrival So 3 alpha. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we'll see. So here's the Monarch 3 Alpha arrival, approach via, no arrival, and okay, no via insert. So that should take care of the arrival routing now. So we've got Monarch, Kodan, Nexo, Charlie Hotel 731, 724, Dopam. Yeah, there we go. And then the heading. So that's all correct. Init A page, B page, flight plan page, RATNAV page. So for departure, I mean it's a RNAV departure. But let me have a look at the Mabel 3 Tango departure. So initial climb 5,000, and so we need Düsseldorf. Yeah, let's take Düsseldorf then. So Düsseldorf in here. All right, performance. So sync load sheet, dry runway. We want PAX on 63.2. I'm just going to put this to 009. It's not going to get any warmer. And then intersection takeoff, yeah. So here in Düsseldorf, well, I mean, full length then. Kilo 3 doesn't really happen that often, so. And we've got flaps 1 down, 0.3, 59 flex. 59, 1 down, 0.3. No shift. And then we've got the speeds 29, 40, 40. 29, 40, and 40. Good. Last thing to do is have a look for our engine up procedure. So here's Düsseldorf. We're doing NADP 2. It looks like I need to look at my standard settings in a second here. So 1150, 1150. And 1700 for engine out. That's that. And the procedure is track 232, 25 miles. So Düsseldorf, 23 left, 232, and 25 miles. Secondary flight plan, copy active. Düsseldorf, quick return, 23 right. Minus 23 right. No start and no via. And that's it. So, just out of pure interest, I am going to try and see if I can get the clearance via PDC. In the hope it still works. So ATC request, pre-departure clearance, gate number Alpha 01, ATIS information, what was that? I'm just trying to find that. That is information Yankee. Yankee station Echo Delta Delta Lima. It should work. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. Right, let's try that. Good. In the meantime, let's go over the panel here real quickly. Let's close all the doors. Oh, there we go. So, what? Rejected? What? Hold on. Oh, standby. I just thought it said rejected. Blimey. Have they closed the observation deck? Really? That's a shame. In the meantime, so we are planning to depart 23 left, maybe 3 Tango departure, initial climb 5,000 feet. The sector around Düsseldorf is to the north 2,400 feet. And we have a extra fuel of around about half an hour, we said. Taxi out should be fairly straightforward, nothing too complex. I forgot that we actually have Navigraph here. Lol. Hey, there we go. Let's have a look. It worked. So we are cleared. 2-3 left. Maybe 3 Tango. Climb 5,000. Squawk 2003. Next frequency 121.775. Received by ATC. 2003. Right. 121.775. Cool. Yeah, nice. So taxi out should be fairly straightforward. The parking stands. The pushback will be interesting, that's for sure. But the taxi out is really straightforward. Papa 1 or Lima 5, one of those two, then Mike, and then Lima 1 or Lima 2 full length, 2-3 left. Engine out, we cleared that straight ahead, 1,700 feet. So clearance confirmed, clearance received, perfect, all good. Straight out, 1,700 is the engine acceleration, and then once the engine is secured, we've got at least 2,400 feet right-hand radar vectors for an ILS approach. 2-3 right. QNH here is 1010. Alright. As I can just see now, it's not syncing up. I don't know why. Headphone, yeah. It sounds exactly like a phone, doesn't it? Yeah. So I want that, I want that, I don't want that. Ice detection, no. Save. Radio callouts, not that. That I don't want. That I do want. Save. Nav. Come on, save. Save. Right, Kevin. Kevin, not. Save. Controls. Linked. Save. There we go. No, so Jesus, a hold will be just last resort. So it's just a hold would be done because you're not supposed to fly outside of that safe sector. But normally by that time you would have declared Mayday, and then you would have radar vectors. So you know there's no point in really flying holding there. It's just the last resort really. Right, status cat 2 currently. You know, hope that works. So 121. 775. Düsseldorf delivery. Nabend, the Scandinavian 711, stand Alpha 1, QNH 1010, fully ready. Oh. Hold on.
Scandinavian 711, Düsseldorf.
Yeah, sorry, just had an issue with the sound. So read it now. Stand Alpha 1, request startup.
Yo, startup approved for push 116. Ciao, ciao.
Status approved and 116 for push. Dankeschön. Should have the Scandi 711.
2jet 6 Lima Kilo, 12 startup approved for push 116.
Well, there we go. So let's hope push goes quickly.
2jet 6 Lima Kilo, startup approved for push 116. Done.
Lufthansa 9 Alpha, reflex taxi.
Lufthansa 9 Alpha, takes on point runway 23 left via Papa 3, Mike, Lima 1.
Papa 3, Mike, Lima 1, holding point 23 left. Lufthansa
Guys, I'm going to use the pushback tool from FENIX. Düsseldorf Ground, Abend, die Scandinavian 711 stand Alpha 1 requesting pushback.
Scandinavian 711, pushback approved, facing west on Tango.
Facing west on Tango, push approved, Scandinavian 711. West on Tango, where on earth is that?
I'll call you back in a second.
West on Tango, so pushback on Tango facing west. Okay, so this way and then, okay.
Delta Sierra Bravo, contact tower 1183, goodbye.
Over to tower 118.3, switch arm.
So the 991 Echo, contact tower 1183, goodbye. So the 991 Alpha, contact tower 1183, goodbye.
18-3 for 991 Alpha.
2 jet 60 kilo.
I'm not using GSX, no
facing
way.
West and try to push back a little bit further. So stay clear of Victor
I might as well push back all the way to Copenhagen, yeah, I agree. Oh god, here we go.
Genau.
Oh, that's so pushback connected.
Und dann ein bisschen Platz lassen, dass du Scandinavian vorne
Roulette.
noch reinpushen kannst.
Ja, genau. Oh god, here we go. Cheating? No, that's just sensible. That is seriously just sensible.
No shuttle 52 Yankee, Düsseldorf, good evening. Now treating fully that area. I'll call you back in around 2 to 5 minutes. Hi, here 14 Lima Romeo, taxi gate Bravo 09, just now left on...
Oh no! No, I forgot. I can't pull forward. Oh no. Phoenix, why? Why can't I pull forward? Oh no.
This is our 1712, taxi only point runway 23 left via Papa 4, Mike, Lima 1.
Right, guys. Let's just have a look at the beautiful scenery here. Oh my God, it's gonna go so wrong.
R2 is 60 kilo. You can stop your pushback there if able.
Just look, sorry, can you confirm if I'm on Papa 4? I'm on Lima 7, my choice is not changed.
This thing has got a
Lima 7
turning
now
radius like a
left on
tank.
Romeo or a whiskey. I don't know which chart you're using.
Yeah, copy out to the left on whiskey and then get to Papa 4 to the gate C there.
Oh God, I completely forgot. You cannot pull forward.
This one's our 1712, give way to the easy in front of you.
So I'm going to post Armio straight away. That's
This
silly.
is our 1712, give way to the EKCH coming in front of you.
That you can't pull forward. Right,
North
well.
shuttle 52 Yankee, push approved, facing west.
Oh, here we come. There we are.
Here wings for Lima, Lima 9 on the shot of Mike. Request taxi to gate.
Right.
For Lima, Düsseldorf, good evening. Taxi gate Charlie 07 via Lima.
Now
7.
we're good. All
Mike at
fine.
Lima 7.
I know it can. Hang on.
Taxi to gate Charlie 0.
Right. We're going to get there, guys. We're going to get there eventually.
Lima 7.
So in the meantime, let me start the engines. Actually, let's read the before start checklist, shall we?
Die linke Route ein bisschen weiter rum. Dann habe ich aber so ein One-Way-System, Einbahnstraßensystem da.
God, it's going to give me nightmares.
Okay.
So let's go straight. V4 start. Park brake is off. Takeoff speed thrust. V1 129. VR 140. V2 140. Flex 1059. Windows closed. Closed. The beacon
Viewing
is
Scandinavian Lima Bravo, push
on.
approved, facing north.
That's before start checklist completed. Now that's how pros do it. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's going to take a while.
Ground hier Wings 34 Lima nochmal. Über Mike dann die Lima 7 runter. War das richtig? Hier Wings 34 Lima.
Korrekt. Dann
You spin me.
einmal ganz durch, dann geht's links rum, dann bist du fast auf Yankee schon. Charlie 07, ganz unten.
Ah ja, okay. Ja, verstanden. Hier Wings 34 Lima.
Ah, look at that. So just need to make sure that I can still
Lufthansa 1712,
push back
contact tower
because right
118
now.
decimal 3, goodbye.
So he's bugging off, so that's fine. And Düsseldorf, just make sure that we're pushing into Tango facing west, correct? For the Scandinavian 711.
Correct. That looked like a little bit of a hustle, eh?
All good, all good. Just didn't realize that I can't pull forward with a tug here. Right.
1712, give way. We jet 60 kilo, give way to the
Oh, the
Lufthansa
fumes.
from left to right.
God, so busy with the freaking pushback here. Right, so engines now starting up correctly. Aaron, hi, how you doing? You asked, Morning Captain, how do you see the pilot market right now? Okay, that's a good question. I know a lot of people are interested in that topic right now. Can I, Aaron, are you in here for, let's say, another 20 minutes? Then I can talk about my views once we're airborne. Well, Viper, yeah, the problem with that tool apparently is that that it can cause issues with performance. Okay, Aaron, yeah, fantastic, cool. Yeah, just trying to get airborne.
60 kilo, contact tower 118 decimal 3, goodbye.
Right, I'm just going to go turn myself to the west now. And then we should be good.
Viewing 63 Whiskey Foxtrot, Düsseldorf ground, good evening. Taxi gate Alpha 02 via Mike Papa 1.
So park and brake set.
Bravo, request taxi.
First Scandinavian 711, continue with pushback a little bit further so that you're clear of Lima 5, so that you can turn right at Lima 5 and Papa 1 is clear.
Okay, I will try. The tug is just disconnecting right now.
Okay, then, yeah. Then it's okay.
Yeah, I should be ready to taxi in about a minute. Right.
Viewing 3 Whiskey Foxtrot, hold short Papa 1. Viewing 9 Lima Bravo, taxi holding point runway 23 left via Tango,
So
Papa 1,
flight controls
Mike,
up,
Lima 1.
down,
Doing
neutral.
Lima Bravo, taxi holding point 23 left via Tango,
Right.
Papa 1, Mike,
Yeah, I
Lima
know,
1.
I saw that too. So be after start checklist. We've got anti-ice off, ecom status checked, pitch trim is 29.7%, and rudder trim is neutral.
Lufthansa cargo A353, this was cargo, good evening. Okay, call you back.
And Scandinavian 711 request taxi.
Scandinavian 711 takes holding point runway 23 left via Lima 5, Mike Lima 1.
Lima 5, Mike Lima 1, Scandinavian 711. Right, brake check.
Yankee follow Scandinavian A320 via Lima 5, Mike Lima 1.
So I've got to take the Lima 5, which is on the right hand side there.
Hello, Delta 1283, turning limit.
Yeah, there's Lima 5.
Delta 1283, Düsseldorf, good evening. Taxi via Lima 7 to stand Victor 76.
Lima 7, Victor 7.
Who named the taxiways? I don't know. So he's waiting for me, that's good.
Germany 1 Tango Alpha, Düsseldorf, good evening. Taxi get Alpha 13 via Papa 3.
Alpha 13 via Papa 3, Germany 1 Tango Alpha.
Correction, Alpha 3, Alpha 13 just spotted in, Alpha 15.
Alpha 15, standing.
I had a little fangirl moment last week. Well, tell me about it. What was it? So, let's do the taxi checklist. Flight controls checked, flap setting, config 1 plus F. Radar particulation system on auto.
Mike.
Engine mode selector normal.
Das war eine knappe Nummer. Giving way.
And economy mode takeoff.
Jetzt schau mal, wie sieht das mal alles entspannt aus.
Ich hab voll auf die Bouncen gedrückt, ey.
Er hätte noch vorrollen können, hätte noch auf Mike rollen können.
Na, Quatsch. Das machen wir doch gerne.
Also jetzt kannst du weiterrollen. Die Eurowings links wartet auf dich.
Eurodings.
Super, dann machen wir das.
Lol.
Eurowings 6-3 Whiskey Foxtrot. Now everything is clear on that area. Taxi via Pub 1.
What is going on today? Oh, it's not official. Okay, okay, then we'll wait. Right, let's hurry up a bit here.
Disregard the contact, that was my fault. The Qatari behind you is pushing it out here. The Qatari 714, push approved, facing north.
You're testing reshade and NVIDIA filters. Looks good. Looks odd, okay. Hey Viper, how would you rate the FENIX compared to the FS last? The FENIX is not quite there yet regarding all the details as a full simulator, but it's very good. Yeah, Bastian, the moon looks very good.
Correction, gate Alpha 03 via Mike Papa 1.
So there's an aircraft ahead of me there. Make sure that we don't run him over. We've done the taxi checklist. So we're all good on that. We are good to go. The tower is 18.3. And departure, according to the ATIS, is 19.1, so that's pre-selected. For me personally, Viper, if you really like the A320, I would definitely say yes. It's definitely worth getting, yeah. Now, in combination, if you really...
Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Yankee, take stand Victor 5-3.
In combination, if you really want to go and have a very cool kind of training simulator experience,
Lufthansa Cargo 8353, pushback approved, facing west.
I recommend the FSI panel.
Scandinavian 711, contact tower 118.3, goodbye.
18.3, bye-bye, thank you, from Scandinavian 711.
No shuttle 5 Yankee, same.
Yeah, he was really patient with my pushback there. So...
Coming from Düsseldorf. The information is promising that worsened as expected.
Alright, let's taxi forward as well.
Tower go down, Eurowings Sunny Bravo in sequence ready.
On tower now with Scandinavian 711 in sequence also ready.
711 tower, hello.
So,
So 711, Richtung 1712, wind 16 degrees, 11 knots, 3 left, clear for takeoff, tschüss.
Very good evening, North Shuttle 5 to Yankee.
North Shuttle 5 to Yankee Tower, hello.
So good evening, Airbus 957.
so here's the runway. Let's stop here. Departure. So we have been cleared the Mabel 3 Tango departure. Runway track 1 mile Düsseldorf. Then turn right, intercept Nervenich 003 outbound. So we can actually put Nervenich on the second set here. There we go.
So good evening, Airbus 957, left 23 left.
Ooh, 2-3 left as well.
Airbus 957 Tower, load. Wind 16 degrees, 11 knots, 1 departure ahead.
Lucid, which ones? Regarding PC,
957, wind 16 degrees, 11 knots, 3 left, clear for left.
there's some changes coming. So give me another 1 or 2 weeks, and my PC specs will change.
45, cross 23 left,
drastically.
taxi Lima 6 for short of Mike.
So
Crossing 22 left, Lima 6 for shuttle.
it's gonna get very powerful. The settings page regarding my NVIDIA filters, the game filter, yes, that is up to date. A-firm.
And for 5 should record 1 to 1 to 6.
Right, sir.
Yo, ciao.
Oh, there's one more thing I need to do. Completely forgot about the process lasso, because that really helps with the
Airbus
CP.
711 behind next landing traffic, line up 23 left and wait behind.
Yeah, next landing traffic, runway 23 left, line up and wait behind, Scandinavian 711. Right, which one is it? Let's have a look. This one there. Alrighty, so
Contact radar 119 on this no one.
let's get ready. Let's put TCAS on. There he is on the TCAS. No, fast dial, no. My internet connection, unfortunately, is not improving. I wish it were, but no, it's not. Yeah, the moon looks cool, right? The aircraft landing here looks brilliant. Right, let's get ready. Just make sure we don't taxi on too early. There we go. Behind landing traffic. Cabin crew, prepare for departure. Lineup checklist. Take off runway 23 left, full length. TCAS, T-A-R-A, and the
016 runway
PECs
23 right,
are
clear to land,
on.
60 degrees, 11 knots.
Lineup checklist completed. Look at the lighting there. Incredible. How's the joystick cam looking? Not quite correct just yet. There we go. Cool. Viper, no. So the lighting, I have installed what's called game filters from NVIDIA GeForce, and so that does change lighting sharpness and so on. No, basic, normally you would not get any oral alerts on the ground, so
So 016, there's
you
no
get
reiner
these
support on
symbols,
runway, no radar contact.
but you don't get any
have no contact, you can actually just land.
any resolution advisories, and you don't normally get oral warnings either. Fly Lilo, yeah, that's the plan. Come on. Let's go. He's waiting for the landing traffic now for 23 right, just in case he needs to go around. Hang on, is there traffic on that runway? What?
FX 957, roger, contact ground 1216, bye-bye.
Huh? I'm confused.
Okay, with 711, wind 160 degrees, 11 knots, 23 left, clear for takeoff.
23 left, clear takeoff, Scandinavian 711. Right, let's go.
Motel 752 Yankee, line up 23 left. Line up.
Takeoff. Manflex 59, SAS runway, auto thrust blue. Close it. So, thrust set. knots.
Düsseldorf Tower, low Luftvertrieb, 02.6 miles.
You want? Rotate.
Rotate,
Pass
0
right.
super, Tower, low.
Gear up. Enough. Wow, that looks really cool. I wish I could show you that because, hang on, let me go autopilot on here. Just to go and look at the scenery. Wow, that looks brilliant. Look at that. So we've got thrust, climb, outdo auto thrust, and we need to contact departure automatically.
6 cross 23 left,
2,000
taxi
feet.
via Lima 6, Hotel Mike.
There we go. Düsseldorf departure, RBND Scandinavian 711, passing 2,000, climbing 5,000.
711 departure identified. Hello, climb flight level 190.
Climb level 190, Scandinavian 711. 19,000. Justin. So we're limited to 190 knots for the turn. And the next waypoint, Delta 246, and then we're good to go with increase of the speed here. There we go. Now we're increasing the speed. Flaps 0, speed checked. Flaps 0. Spoilers. Disarm. Nice. On our way here. Look at that. Lovely. Very cool. Love it. Dear Florence, I'm using from fly-by-wire downloader. It's FSLTL or something. Right, here comes set standard.
Scandinavian 711, Puppy, direct Ostic.
Direct to Ostic, thank you, Scandinavian 711. Right, direct to Ostic. Let's see if we could find it. Ostic, there we go. A beam. Insert. Above sector, no problem. Standard cross check, passing 7-1 now. Checked.
Good evening,
Right, I've not forgotten the question regarding my personal view on the pilot outlook.
Yankee Langen identified. Hello, climb flight level 190.
So personally, when he asked me like 3 months ago, I would have said next year doesn't look promising regarding the economic outlook. But right now, it seems like it seems like gas prices, energy prices are coming down, which also means that inflation should come down soon, which then hopefully means, if anything, we get a mild recession and nothing major. I mean, there's no guarantees, so it could still happen and evolve into a full-blown recession. At the moment, things are still very volatile.
711, connect radar, 129, that's the 3.
129.3, Scandinavian 711. Dankeschön, tschüss. So, Langen, Agabend, Scandinavian 711, passing 117, climbing 190.
Scandinavian 711, Langen, hello, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Climb level 240, Scandinavian 711. Right, 240.
Langen radar, Scandinavian 621. With
So,
you passing level 2.
my personal expectation depends on two scenarios.
Langen radar, radar.
So one of the scenarios is a economic, a kind of slight economic downturn, but nothing major. I expect a huge demand in pilots evolving in about 2 to 3 years time from now. In Europe, that is. In the US, we're already seeing a huge shortfall of pilots. That will translate sooner or later into Europe. And looking at the outlook from Boeing, with their outlook for pilots, flight attendants, technicians until 2044, they are seeing a demand for pilots alone in Europe in the next 20 years of about 160,000 pilots. And that is a absolutely huge amount of pilots, which I don't know how that will ever be met. And that could be actually worsened if, let's say, American carriers would start opening up pilots' bases around Europe. So I could imagine, and again, it's just my imagination, right? I can imagine, though, that, let's say, Delta or American Airlines opens up a hub for pilots here in Europe. Let's say Amsterdam, let's say London, maybe Frankfurt, and that will then create a huge demand for pilots here in Europe that are actually then flying for American carriers. We've not seen that very often up to now. If anything, it's been on cargo companies, but it all depends on the amount of demand for pilots in the US. I mean, they are, again, you know, the ones that dictate demand all around the world. So on the other hand, should there be a big upturn in the economy next year at some point, then what I've just been talking about will actually happen earlier.
Can you confirm the waypoint for Scandinavian 61?
Yeah, so the only outlook where I would say, where I would be negative,
Roger, that's Lima 455 left. On that
is if we have a huge downturn economically next year.
Nope.
So like a depression or something. Then, of course, nobody knows exactly
okay, copy. Well,
what's going to go and happen over the next 5 years. So if you want to make sure, if you're like young, just finishing high school, and you're currently in Europe and wondering when would be the best time to start your training, I would maybe wait until next year, mid-end next year.
711, contact Langen radar 135,
35650, the Scandinavian 711, cheers.
Langen radar, Delta Echo Delta Delta Golf.
Well, Air France is actually also training pilots now, or starting training again free of charge. Langen Abend, the Scandinavian 711, we're passing 225, climbing 240.
German 701, Langen Rad identified, moin black box, climb flight level 330.
Moin moin, climbing level 330, vielen Dank, die Scandinavian 711. So yeah, I would definitely wait a little bit.
Oscar Kilo, Oscar Victor Alpha, Langen Radar identified.
Yeah, but otherwise, like I said, it is a very good chance that demand is going to be high in Europe over the next couple of years.
Lufthansa 108, Langen Radar, hello, you're not inside my space. Montenegro, 122, that's mate, goodbye.
Okay, so forward, what's your expectation regarding oil then? Oil prices, interested to hear that.
Station calling, static only.
Because you know a lot more about that than I do.
Still static, we have 2 Kilo Foxtrot, contact Langen Radar, 128.550.
128.55, 2 Kilo Foxtrot, ciao.
Going higher, okay.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 210.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 210.
Delta Charlie November Sierra Bravo,
yeah, we'll get it next time.
133.950.
Yeah, Aaron, just out of curiosity, Aaron, which part of the world are you looking forward or looking to getting into training?
Easy 62 Papa Romeo, Langen Radar identified.
Germany, okay. Yeah, so another advantage, if you wait until, let's say, mid or end of next year, is you will then, A, know more clearly what the outlook is economic-wise, but also maybe if demand picks up really strongly, you may see a decrease in the prices of training. Or maybe even more scholarships for training.
Contact 2280, contact Langen Radar, 135.350. Lufthansa 8 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 180.
DK, you've finished your university.
Flight level 180, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Tango.
Okay.
Now shuttle 52 Yankee Langen Radar.
I mean, DK,
and static Jungs 9er.
so you have a good plan B, right? So why not, you know, just trying to see how it looks if you actually make it through the selection process.
Rainer 2 November Golf, contact
I mean, you've got nothing to lose.
125.750, bye-bye.
That's interesting forward, okay? So you think prices are going up steeply. Okay.
Radar hello again, Delta Charlie November Sierra.
Duncan, no, the A320 managed the descent. What, you have to initiate the descent. So you have to kind of pull on the altitude knob or use vertical speed to start the initial descent. But otherwise, once you're in the descent, it does that very nicely. You're currently in second year of aeronautical engineering in Netherlands. He is to study, and then we'll back up in case. Yeah, that's good. That's a good plan. Yeah. No, so Clement, at the moment, the FENIX only has CFM engines. It doesn't come with IEE yet.
Not at the 5 Yankee, climb flight level 330.
Are you using the CFM version for FENIX as this is?
330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330. 330, 330.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, sorry, Clement. Now I get your question. Yeah, you're right. So in real life, the Scandinavian has IE engines. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so exactly. So that's why I'm using CFMs, because we're in the FENIX. Yeah, correct. We planned. Oh, actually, I could do a CPDLC. I've just seen that. Hang on. It's Echo Delta Golf Papa. Let's see if that works.
The cargo A353 Langrad identified. Camp Decibel 290.
Verification. Echo Golf. No, Echo Delta Golf.
Lufthansa Italy Tango, descend flight level 140.
Alright, let's see.
Descending flight level 140, Lufthansa Italy Tango.
Is it really?
Lufthansa Italy Tango, contact Langradar 128.
Sapphire Wave, I haven't flown the A310 often enough. But it could be that it descends automatically. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't.
7 no further HC available. Wincom 122, that's mate. Goodbye.
122.8, vielen Dank. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Die Scandinavian 711. Yeah, so it could. I would have to check that, to be honest. Like I said, I can't say 100% sure. Hey Remy, how you doing? Nice to see you. Is there anything different in terms of simulation between CFM and IAE? I mean, Clement, normally the IAE engines are a bit more powerful, so you would have a bit more performance. Well, actually, let's return connection. Right, there we go. But I mean, if we talk about FENIX, it's okay. Log on accepted. Well, it shouldn't be logged on anyways. Sorry. Yeah, service terminated. There we go. Log off. Cool. That was just a bit too late there. Right. Connection status. Right, I was going to try out something. Let me just stay here at 330 then. Yeah, that's fine. So, I was going to show you a new feature that's coming for the FSI panel. And that's in under failures, you will then get the option to pop circuit breakers. So, you have 265 circuit breakers modeled, and you can actually kind of pop something manually. So for example, if I double click on the recirculation fan, fail now, that CB is going to pop, and it may not be monitored, so you may not notice it. Have a look. Has it popped? Yeah, so it has popped. X-ray 18. It even gives you the position where you find that. So X-ray 18. Let's search for it. So here is X-ray up here. Let's get rid of that. Go on. Nope, not the door. Try it out. So X-ray 18 is there, and have a look here. It popped, and you can see it's a black color. So the green ones are monitored. The black ones are not monitored. That's why you're not going to get a message. Bremen Reda, moin. How are you doing? Nice to see you. You got hired by EasyJet. Nice, Papito Airbus. GG. How was the training? How's it going? Right, let me do something else then. So, let's do something more let's clear that. Let's do something else. You can pop a random CB. Right, so if you click that, you're not going to know what's going to happen. Oh, there we go. So that's a little bit bigger. So, flight control, Sec 3 fault. It's going to be on the overhead panel on the right-hand side. So, it's confirmed. We're at normal law, stable, 330, flight control, ECAM actions. Flight control, Sec 3 fault, Sec 3 off, then on. C'est push button, so we wait 3 seconds. Crystal the Winged Wolf, we have Megas here. He knows a lot more about the Ryzen than I do. I literally know nothing about AMD chipsets, so... and there's a lot of things happening in around the AMD upgrades. So, it says then, if unsuccessful, and we can see that the fault light is still on, if unsuccessful, Sec 3 off. Alright, clear flight controls, clear status, stop ECAM. So, we can do the following now, guys. We can check circuit breakers. So, especially when it has to do with electrics, flight control, that sort of stuff, we would check circuit breakers. So let's search for it. It's Quebec 19. So Quebec 19. It's there. And here you can see Sec 3 power supply. And that's popped. You can see the white collar there. And there he is. So Magus is here, right? Right, so the question to you is now, shall we reset that? Shall we push that back in or not? Yeah, you are. No. Steen, no, it wasn't monitored. Because all it means is that if it's monitored, you will get a message saying CB has tripped at the rear panel, for example. What you had is a failure of the Sec 3 computer. So that's what caused the message. It's not the popped CB that was mentioned, it's the system that is failed. Yeah, so Pepito Airbus, having gone through the training, you could look at your reset procedures, although a popped circuit breaker would normally not be reset in flight. There is an option, as you know, with what we call command authority or commander authority. If the commander thinks that resetting a popped circuit breaker and the unlikely but maybe low chance of resetting or regaining control over the system is vitally important for a safe conduct of the flight, he may try. But otherwise, I mean, there is an absolute no. Don't do it, all right? Print it on all the FCOMs regarding reset of circuit breakers. You do not want to push in a popped circuit breaker. Normally, there's a good reason why. So let's say there's a short circuit somewhere in the Sec 3 computer. And so the Sec 3 is one of the 7 flight control computers, right? So you have 7 in total. So there's ALAC 1, there's ALAC 2, you have Sec 1, Sec 2, Sec 3, and then you have FAC 1 and FAC 2. And if you look now at the outcome of that failure, so let's continue ECAM read status. it says status landing distance procedure apply. Why is that? It's because the spoiler 1 and 2 pair have failed. Right, so in the system, spoiler 1 and 2 and the Sec 3 computer has failed. Right, so remove status, ECAM actions completed. If we could look at flight controls, you'll see exactly the same picture. So you see the Sec 3 computer there in amber, that is failed. And then you have the spoiler pairs 1 and 2 on both sides have failed. So these are ground spoilers as well in part. So some of the flight spoilers, but ground spoilers, meaning they don't extend on the ground, so you don't have as much drag. You still have the outer ones, so the ones that are green here, you still have those, but you're missing these pairs. So you have a little bit less drag on the ground.
Hope you are all doing well.
Hey, Christian, thank you so much for the 18 months. How are you doing, Christian? Hope you're well. And thank you again for the support. Hey. So that's why you have a landing distance procedure. So what we can do now is just simply have a look at the landing performance. I'm not sure if we actually cover that. So let's do dry runway. Landing weight is going to be 61 tons roundabout, so 61.0. And let's do flight controls. We have, yeah, there's no real, oh, there we go. So 2 spoiler fault, 1 and 2. So we'll tick that one. So flight controls, auto thrust off, and we select runway 4 left for landing. Right. So because of the failure, it's telling us that we have to do max manual braking. However, you can see that's really overdone, isn't it? So max manual braking, you still have reverse thrust. There's absolutely, there's no big issues regarding braking distance. So, but you've done your legal requirement in calculating your landing distance requirement regarding. Hey, a raid! Hang on, who's raiding? Elmo Radar, hello. So welcome. Elmo Raider, thank you so much for the raid. 32 raiders here. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Did you stream VATSIM? Let's have a look again. So do we have a Sec 1 or 3? Well, there's 1, 2 spoiler fault, 1 and 2. Ah, okay, so Sec 1 or 3, that's what you mean. Okay, well, that's pretty much the same, isn't it? So it's no big difference, but yeah, you have that option there as well. Kind of VATSIM. Oh, there we go. It was you then. Okay, Elmore, yeah, thanks for the direct. Appreciate that. Yeah, GG, guys. Yeah, I love the immersion. And I've commented before here on my streams that, yeah, that way sometimes I feel I'm at work when I fly on VATSIM in Germany. It is very good, so hats off to you guys. Right, so that's it. So we've done the procedure, we've done the calculations, and the question now is, do we continue or do we divert? What would you say? We can get the latest weather from Copenhagen to help our... Why do you have max manual brake? Well, Popito, in real life, so we pilots, we have a calculator that that also allows us to calculate landing distance with auto brake low and auto brake medium with failures. But quite often, what happens is that, or some SOPs say that if you have a a abnormal, you calculate your landing performance with maximally braking. Simply because that way you know what your landing distance requirement is, or the shortest amount of oh, come on. Yeah, landing distance that is required. There we go. So, ATIS, Copenhagen, 2050. It's about half an hour old. 4 right for takeoff. And I would imagine 4 left for landing. New SID in effect. Make sure you update it. Can we get arrival? ATIS, let me just check. Hold on. Right, departure. It's weird. I can't get the arrival info. Hang on. Oh, that's weird. I don't have arrival ATIS, just departure ATIS. So 4 left for landing anyway. So we've got 210 to 10, overcast 1209 degrees, and QNH 1017. Call company, ask. Well, yeah. So Michael, one of the questions would be, we do have a technical defect, right? So this affects maybe our next departure. So maybe it's a no-go item to depart. So that way, you want to clear up first of all the question: do we have maintenance at your planned destination airport right now? To get this fixed. So I would definitely contact my company, tell them what issue we have, and get a answer from them whether or not it makes sense to continue to Copenhagen. So if they tell me right now, nah, you know what, we don't have maintenance, we don't have a contract partner there, there's no spare parts, we would rather you divert to, let's say, to Hamburg. So Hamburg is not far away. We got maintenance at Hamburg. So yeah, if you can, then divert to Hamburg. Right. So that's something you would clear up with the company. But otherwise, let's say they would tell me, no, it's fine. You can, we've got maintenance in Copenhagen. From our point of view, you can continue to Copenhagen. So it's more like an operational advice. But otherwise, me as a captain, I have the final say where I'm going. Hey, Flying Greenland, nice. Okay, so arrival ATIS is now online. Let's try again. Update. So, yeah, thank you. So we've got the arrival ATIS hotel. Expect ILS approach. Runway news. 2 to left. No. Seriously, 2 to left. Just change that. But you are definitely changing the departure runway as well now, correct? I'd hate to have someone come opposite. So 1017 is the QNH. 1017.
Hello, Black.
Hey, there he is, Brenold. I was missing you. Where were you today? Welcome. Brenold, would you be interested in flying along with a glider in about half an hour? Because I'm planning to do one more little flight later on after landing in Innsbruck with the new glider function in Microsoft. Let's have a look. Let me find. VATSIM map. Where is it? May I ask, when I want to single engine taxi after arrival, shall we confirm engine master 2 off? No. No, for our procedures we don't need to confirm because we're on the ground. So if the pilot monitoring switches off the wrong engine, I mean it's a nuisance, but it's not dangerous. So yeah, for us we don't have to confirm on the ground. Right, let me see where we enter the... sorry, so we had Bremen Radar. You commented you had a Condor A320 of Hamburg towards the Canary Islands. Shortly before reaching Dutch airspace, they told me that they would like to go back to Hamburg due to a computer issue, which will allow them to land at their destination but not depart 3 hours. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, so Bremen Radar, thanks for the feedback there. So that's an in real life issue. So that's cool. Cool info. $21,375 is the next frequency. Yeah, so Mach 787, yeah, exactly. So we have the same, yeah. So on the ground, it's not in abnormal condition. Well, even though, I'll tell you what, Mach 0.87. So let's say on the ground, you have the emergency evacuation, so EMA evac. Even there, we don't confirm anymore. So if it says all fire push buttons push, the pilot monitoring, so the first officer pushes those, and I do not confirm on the ground. So all engine master switches off. Again, he does that without me confirming. And that's just the on the ground with an abnormal, yeah. Had my OPC check yesterday. The TRE asked me a question. If you press Ratman on the electric emergency panel, does it provide pressure to the blue? Yes or no? My opinion, no. And if you press it on the hydraulic panel, does it provide electric? In my opinion, if you press that, hang on, if you press that here, no. No, it should not. It should not provide electric. Although, hang on, hold on. Just need to contact 121375. That's a good question. That's a tough question on it as well. Copenhagen, good evening from Scandinavian 711, level 330.
Scandinavian 711, Copenhagen, very good evening. Identify direct Monarch, when ready, descend flight level 200.
Direct Monarch and descending now, level 200, Scandinavian 711. So let's go, descend. We got descent out blue, flight level 200.
Mike November, passing flight level 130 for 19 direct Echo Lima.
Beeline 8 Mike November, Copenhagen, good evening. Identify the climb flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Beeline 8 Mike November.
Direct to Monarch.
No, shuttle 5 to Yankee, Copenhagen, very good evening. Identify direct Monarch and continue descent.
So if you press RAT manual on, it provides pressure to hydraulic
no,
too, but no electric if pressed on the hydraulic panel.
Direct Hellingen, Hotel Lima Zulu.
Direct Hotel
That's
Lima
interesting.
Zulu.
I would have thought that if you press...
Good evening.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So one thing I would have thought, if you press that on just for blue pressure, it wouldn't activate the electric, because having EMA ELEC with 2 working generators wouldn't make sense. So yeah, that makes sense, that answer. But
after departure, fly runner heading passing
the other one, so if you press this one manual on, you get both. You get electric and pressure. Okay, interesting.
Clear to Castle via Trano out of 08 left. We'll climb
weather radar. Well, Lilo, it depends on your add-on maker. So we had some weather returns in the INI builds.
Scanner 63 Hotel, correct QNH 1016, push and start approved.
1016 and push and start is approved. Scanner 63 Hotel, thank you.
That's a good tip. Yeah.
11 Juliet.
Yeah, the constant speed drive is driven by the blue hydraulic. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Redno 7.
So we've done that.
Copenhagen, good evening.
We're coming into
Send me the
path.
flight back for Copenhagen.
Sorry about that.
Oh, we changed runways.
Scandinavian
Lining.
711, descend flight level 80, route direct Baslo, expect 04 left.
Direct to Baslo, expecting 04 left, and just confirm level 110 for Windmill 71.
Flight level 80.
Flight level 80 copied, Scandinavian 711. Okay, so 04 left, he said. I was just about to change the arrival and direct to Baslo. Oh.
Scandinavian 1204, identified 1,600 feet, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight 190, Scandinavian 1204.
Copenhagen Control, Red Note 11 Juliet Foxtrot at standby, Nolbo without on board requesting IFR clearance to Copenhagen.
Red Nose 11 Juliet Foxtrot, Copenhagen, good evening. Clear Copenhagen via Trano, runway
Just need
right
to find
left.
the
Initially
waypoint, otherwise I have to ask.
After departure, climb initially flight level 120. Correction, take it again. Passing 2,000 feet right and right to Trano, climb initially flight level 120.
Kinda
Expect
weird.
level change and route.
Haven't found it yet on the map.
5460.
Baslo. Oh, that's straight in. Oh, of course, now I find it, yeah.
Via Trano,
Here it is. Just prior to the descent point there. Oh boy.
2010.
So, flight
left,
plan.
Right for Trano, initial time clearance 12, flight level 120. Score 5460 for Red Nose 11 Juliet Foxtrot.
Red Nose 11 Juliet Foxtrot, correct.
And then we go
Scanner
Charlie
1204, proceed direct
India
Herpuk.
04 left.
Derek, yep, Scanner 1204.
Anyway, 0122 climbing through 10,000 feet, flight level 100 towards flight level 190, directing towards Echo Lima.
Scanner 3122, Copenhagen, very good evening, identify climb flight level 380.
77 miles. No, we should be good on the profile.
380, Scanner 022.
So, let's have a look. It says more drag. How much are we too high? 3,000 feet. Hang on, but it said... oh, there we go. 50 miles. It's just about wondering why it was complaining.
Flight level 390.
Yeah, 50 miles definitely requires some drag.
But Charlie 1, Copenhagen, good evening,
Oh, sorry.
identified.
Yeah, definitely requires some drag. That
We're
goes
on Mach 7 October.
Copied.
Control, very good evening. Need you 185 review flight level 370. We're inbound Petil.
AC 1984 Copenhagen, good evening, identified. Increase Mach number 77 or greater.
7 or greater for EG 184.
AC 1984, proceed direct to Gelba, expect runway 09 in Billund, information Alpha is current.
Apologies, can you repeat a bit slower for EG 184? That was very fast.
So, minimum
Sure, we'll
4
take
left.
it a bit slower. Direct to Gelba, that's Golf, Echo, Lima, Bravo, Alpha, expect runway 09 in Billund.
Rocket descent,
Direct
we'll
Gelba
try.
and expect 09 at Billund for EG 194. Cheers.
No chat, correction. No shuttle 5 to Yankee, route direct Baslo, descend flight level 80, expect 04 left.
Direct Baslo.
So, minimum
Scanner 711, contact approach 118.45, safe landing.
11845. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening. Scandinavian 711.
See you.
So, 18450.
Red Nose 11 Juliet
Right, that
Foxtrot.
should be our good friend.
No, correction, was it the Red Nose 11 Juliet Foxtrot calling?
AFAB.
So that's India. Copenhagen approach, good evening from Scandinavian 711, is passing 130, descending 80, information India.
Scandinavian 711, Copenhagen approach from Greenland, welcome.
Yeah.
You can expect ILS, runway 04 left via Baslo, now descend 3,000 feet to be level at Baslo.
Let's copy it, descend 3,000, level latest Baslo for the straight in ILS 04 left, Scandinavian 711. Right, we're trying our best.
711, QNH 1017.
And the QNH is 1017, Scandinavian 711.
Scandinavian 2657, proceed direct Nebum,
So
November,
cleared for the altitude,
Echo, Bravo,
1017
uniform,
is
November.
set. Seatbelts are on. Woo, we are busy. Busy. Auto brake. Well, it said we're supposed to do max manual braking, but again, I'll overrule that because it's just
Proceed
one of the spoiler
direct
pairs.
Nebon, November, Echo, Bravo, uniform, November.
And we have a lot of land distance.
And Scandinavian 2657.
So we have 3,600 meters available.
121.75, bye-bye.
And we want to vacate a little bit further down. So if you go airport chart, yeah, so we're landing here. I want to get off at Alpha 7 or Alpha 6, maybe even further, depending on traffic. So autobrake low is good. We'll use a config full landing because of the spoiler issue. So Baslo looks alright for 3,000 then. Let's pull that. No, it's fine. Let's go 3,000. So open descend. And we're good. Descend, approach checklist. So we've got barrel ref, QNH 1017 set, seatbelts on minimum. That's what I was going to put in. 270, I think it was. Just check that. No, 240. So minimum's 240 feet. Yeah, confirmed. Auto brake is low and engine mode selector is normal. That's the approach checklist completed. 2,000 feet to go. Speed brakes coming back in. So easily managed to get down. I'm going to start slowing down to 30.
Approach, good evening, north of 5
North Shuttle 5 to Yankee.
Hey, Drax, okay, is that cool?
Identified. Expect ILS,
There we
runway 04 left via Baslo. For now, descend flight level 60. Scandinavian 711 via Baslo, cleared ILS, runway 04 left.
Via Baslo, cleared the ILS 04 left, Scandinavian 7-1. Drax, no worries, all good. Hope you're doing well. Right, so missed approach, we'll brief that really quickly. We've got straight ahead, 500 feet, then left turn, heading 347 and climbing 3,000, inform ATC. Taxi in, we've got some hot spots taxiing in. Crossing a runway there to the apron. Yeah, extra fuel. Currently, we still have around about half an hour extra for the 1.2 tons. Apart from that, the sector altitude is 2,100, highest. Specials, well, we have no specials operational wise in sense of normal operations. But abnormal, we do have a issue with the SEC3 computer, so we've gone through the procedure, done the landing distance calculations, but it's no problem. It's not really that concerning. Anything else? Threats? So we got Charlie Hotel identified, 037 inbound. Flaps 1, speed is checked, flaps 1. And we're intercepting out of 3,000 feet. That is standard at 9.3 dBs from Charlie Hotel. Right, so flaps 1, status page comes up again, which is normal. Flaps 2, speed is checked, flaps 2. Nothing new, remove status. Crosswind 22 knots from the right. Alrighty. Let's go 170. The tower is 18.1, pre-selecting that. And we're clear for the approach. Lock star. Light stop star. Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1+2.
Scandinavian 711, contact tower, 118.1, happy landing, bye.
118.1, good to hear your voice again, and talk to you soon. Scandinavian 711, bye-bye.
Copenhagen, official contact.
It's great to see that he's so much fun on that sim. Really cool. Copenhagen Tower, good evening from Scandinavian 711 on the ILS 04 left. We have tailwind.
Scandinavian 711, Castle Tower, guten Abend. Wind 140 at 12 knots, runway 04 left, clear to land.
Runway 04 left, clear to land. Dankeschön, die Scandinavian 711. Nice, Rex. GG. Right, missed approach 3,000 feet is set. Elevation pretty much sea level. I'm going to already switch those on.
X-ray Echo Charlie, wind airborne contact approach 118.45, winds are 140 at 12 knots, runway 04 right, clear for takeoff, have a nice flight, bye-bye.
Airborne 1180 to the point 450 at Alpha Fox, Charlie cleared, take a runway 04 right.
Flaps 3, speed is checked. Flaps 3, spoilers not. Flaps 4, speed is checked. Flaps 4, and again a reminder that spoiler pair 1 and 2 are not working. Alright, landing checklist, EK memo, landing, no blue, landing checklist completed, we're clear to land. Manual thrust. Off. Right. Airport is ahead of us. 20 knots from the right, the crosswind. Beautiful weather though. Good luck. Alright, we're counting on you.
1,000.
1,000 is checked. A bit high speed there. No, the A310 flight was perfect. I'm not kidding, PC. It went really, really good. I was so surprised as well.
500.
No issues. Everything's smooth. Really enjoyable. Still got a good crosswind. 18 knots. So let's concentrate on trying to get decrap the aircraft. I'm going to go visual with... Oh, we're actually a bit low as well.
Minimum 200.
It doesn't happen often that the glide slope indicates the same way the Parpies indicate.
Sir, filming
100.
kilometer, holding short 30 up for that.
50, 40, 30.
Pushman 9 Tango Bravo, Castle Tower also holding a bear.
Oh,
good evening,
nice.
cross runway
So
20, continue by Bravo, so holding point 04 right.
Come on, give me reverse for crying out loud.
Excellent, cross 30 Bravo,
There we
continue
go,
holding
thank
point 04 right, filming 9 Tango Bravo.
So we got spoilers, reverse green decel, at least idle. Reverse. Alright, I'm going to manual brake here. Stow the reversers again. And I'm going to vacate here. But not too quick. Make sure you are not going to skid the aircraft. And we are off at... Let's check the ground for that. We are off at Alpha 7. Let's do the after landing first. 1 to 165. Scandinavian 711, vacated.
Scandinavian 711, welcome to Copenhagen. Continue taxi via Alpha, cross runway 30, hold short of taxiway Zulu.
Via Alpha, crossing runway 30 and hold short Zulu, Scandinavian 711. Right, that's pretty much standard taxiing. Oh, really? So that's Scandinavian, it's your home airline. Nice. Oh, we even have that here as well with the symbol there. Look at that. That's cool. Right. So Alpha, and then we cross and hold short of Zulu. Hey Tavas, how are you doing? Yes, we do, Jesus. Our SOPs tell us that we put the TCAS to below once we're at cruising level, yeah. Right, after landing items, let's do that. Actually, there we go. After landing checklist, radar and predictive vision system is off. After landing checklist complete.
No, shuttle 5 to
yeah,
Yankee,
for departure, Jesus, we do
Tower,
that.
Good evening. Wind 140 at 12 knots. Runway 0 for left, clear to land.
So we do our preparations for departure. We put the tube off, yeah. So we've got to be careful now. We've got to take a slight left here. There's Alpha a little bit to the left. Yep, there we go. Alpha cross. So.
Hello,
strobes
black
on.
box.
Okay, Brennel, yeah, thank you. Having a look now.
Pushman 9 Tango Bravo, line up and wake runway 0 for right.
Here's Alpha.
Scandinavian 711, contact apron 121.625, bye bye.
121.625, thanks a lot. Scandinavian 711.
And Pullman 9 Tango Bravo, wind airborne, approach on 118.45, winds are 146.
So here's Alpha, and then next one is crossing Zulu, so we'll hold short there. Strobe lights off again. And we stop here. Copenhagen ground, good evening from Scandinavian 711 is holding short Zulu.
Good evening, Scandinavian 711, Castle Bacon, taxi stand Bravo 8 via Zulu and Mike.
Zulu Mike, and the stand is Bravo 8, Scandinavian 711, thank you. So Bravo 8, so Zulu is the first one left here.
Kastrup ground, go aften, your turn 487 with the information whiskey requesting clearance to Köln.
Go aften, your turn 487, you have to be on the tower frequency on 118.1
And then Mike to the right again.
We will switch over to tower 487.
Okay, logo. Yeah, Brenold, I think I'll take a winch start because that's the least problematic. Man, do I have?
783 Castle Apron gå aften Jutletbergen vej.
Do I have the correct scenery installed? It doesn't look like it, does it?
Jutletbergen via Golden 3 after departure, Golden 4, 526, Canadian side.
Doesn't look like the real.
783, the repack is correct.
There's our marshal. That does not look like. Oh man, I forgot to activate. Oh no, sorry, I forgot to activate flight tamper scenery for some reason.
Kastrup ground, good evening. Center 4 Alpha Zulu again. We have solved the issue with the tug truck. We're at stand number Charlie 34 with information Whiskey, IFR to Echo Delta Delta Lima, request clearance.
Contact 4 Alpha Sierra, Roger, you're cleared to Düsseldorf, Nixon 2 Alpha, squawk 1243.
Departure via Nexon to Alpha, squawk 1243.
Right, just waiting for APU to run up.
4 Alpha Zulu.
Contact 4 Alpha Sierra, repack right.
Yeah, the controllers here are also absolutely amazing. I completely agree.
Confirm Center 4 Alpha Zulu.
4 Alpha Zulu, go ahead.
Request pushback and start Charlie 34.
Roger, then prudence are approved to face south, QNH 1017.
QNH 1017, clear to push and start facing south, Center 4.
Hey, Debanji. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just waiting for the jingle to come up. Right, let's go deboard. Ground services. Toggle jetway. And Mark, do you see that? It's the same guy everywhere. Right, let's do the parking checklist. Parking brake are chock, parking brake set, engines are off, wing lights are off, and the fuel pumps are off. Perfect. Thanks so much. And Debanji, thank you so much for your resub on YouTube. Thank you very much for that. I hope you're doing well.
Emirates 123, request taxi.
Tavares, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Doing very well. No, I'm not going to show the scenery daylight. No. No. It's beautiful. Look. Right. Guys, thank you so much. That was a cool flight as well. And I showed you a little bit of the
Good night, black box.
The FSI panel with the popped circuit breaker there. Some very cool features. Yeah, enjoyed the landing. Yeah, that was alright. Crosswind landing. Did pretty well there. Voyager, mach's gut. Right, give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back again. We do one more flight. And we're going to do some glider flying, guys. And if you want to, please feel free to join. We will be on multiplayer. Now, Brenold has given me a free scenery to download because apparently that region is the most beautiful one around. So if you do want to join, Here's the scenery. I will download and install that. And then I'll see you in about 5 to 10 minutes. Big thank you to my moderators. Thanks, guys, for hanging out here, for answering questions, and looking up the chat. And stay safe. And next stream, if you're interested, next stream's tomorrow evening. We're doing a shared cockpit flight tomorrow in the Challenger 650. And then very likely another flight. We'll see. Well, although we're going to do 2 flights. So it's going to be an outward flight and return flight in the Challenger. So we're going to exchange pilot flying, pilot monitoring. Cloudwalker, thank you so much. All right, good. See you in a few minutes, guys. Otherwise, tomorrow, if you like. Take care.